Hey ladies and gents, welcome back everybody. My name's Rowan and we're playing Dragon Age Origins. So in the last episode, Rowan here went to his companions, kind of got to know everybody in the camp, and to talk to Bodan, Fedek, and Sandal. And also we talked to Dryden. I don't think he's here anymore. I think he left after we talked to him. But, we'll eventually be helping him out with his quest, too. I think the first quest we're going to go after right now is actually, we're going to go back to Ostagar. I think we have the option to do that. Actually, first things first, I need to do something real quick. So, Bodan Fedek
You and your friends are formidable
has a
folk,
bag.
indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
If you scroll all the way down, Bodan Fedek actually has a backpack that you can buy. And we have enough gold, so do that. Now we can hold 100 items. We're going to sell other things in our inventory that we really don't need yet either. You know what? I should have just kept that stuff. That's what the buyback tab's for. Let's see, what else can we do? It's possible that we can sell this stuff for now since we're not going to be using it until later. Like 32 strength, it's going to be a little while before Alistair gets 32 strength. And we can use that to buy other things that are in here. So 16... We have 5. So if I sell the Blood Dragon Plate, the Bulwark of the True King, and the Reaper's Cudgel, I should be able to have enough. I'm not good at math. 20 plus 16 is 36. Plus 4 makes 40, and we have 5. That should, I think, be enough to actually get these little tomes here, too. You know what? Let's sell all of these gifts, because the gifts we really don't need. I'll show you why we don't need those gifts, actually. Don't need those. This is actually DLC, but these are Feast Day gifts. They're free. You can buy as many as you want and use these to increase or decrease your companion's approval. Honestly, they probably shouldn't have added these to the game, but at the point that they did, it wasn't really that big of a deal. Some of these runes are pretty good too. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this. We're gonna sell the Reaper's Cudgel. Get that back later. I will sell Blood Dragon Plate and the Bulwark of the True King, putting us at 47. Now we can go ahead and get the physical and arcane tomes here. Good, that worked out nicely. 2 gold. I mean, it's not a lot, but you know what? Might help. We'll be okay with 2 gold. Alright, let's go ahead and use that. Wait, where'd it go? Tome of Physical Technique I can use. I cannot use the arcane one. However, I can give that to Morgan or a different mage companion when we get them later. Try my best to deal with the spoilers, but I can't promise anything. I'm daft at times. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's not a level up, it's just, it gave us something. Oh, a skill point. Let's see. Thread. We're not going to be using these, but I do need these next. So I can get Disengage. Yeah, Disengage. And Death Blow, Perfect Striking. Those are all good. Hell, even Bravery is a good one. Dexterity, Strength. You need 36 dex to get the maximum level here. There we go. And we'll take this we'll put this over here. We're not really planning to use it, but if we need it, it's there. You know, if like Alistair dies or something like that, I can still taunt, protect my other teammates. As a warrior, I should be, at some point at least, wearing heavy, maybe even massive armor. Probably just heavy. Alright. Let's go ahead and leave. And we're going to have Alistair.
Yes.
Morgan.
Indeed.
Diana. I really wish I could bring Dog with me. It's too bad.
Damnation.
Sicilian outskirts. Redcliffe. Soldier's Pass. Calenhad Docks. And Lawrence Lane. Alright, let's go to Ban Loren's Land. I think this is a quest that leads to Ostagar. At some point. Back to Ostagar. We're gonna do that. Oh, great. Didn't even. I don't even think Morgan had to heal.
It shall be done. As you say.
The royal colors of Ferelden's former king still shine through the stains of this man's uniform. Up close, the man's face is unmistakable. You remember him as Elric Moraine, a member of Caelin's honor guard at Ostagar and a close confidant of the king. I remember no such thing. Oh, I thought he was dead.
Thank you. I didn't expect the band's men to notice my escape so quickly. I tried to hide here in the woods, but there wasn't time. And now I'm a dead man. You were there in Ostagar. You know how things went. For me, it was either this, or die in some darkspawn's belly, or be hung as a deserter. You were there with the Grey Wardens, one of Duncan's new recruits. I was to guard the king. He was my friend, understand? Maker. All that time in Ban Loren's prison. And I couldn't stop thinking about all they suffered that one dark night at Ostagar. I know. Even had Logain's men not turned their backs on us, the Darkspawn were too many. Even Calen, for all his bravado, knew there would be no victory at Ostagar. The king entrusted me with the key to the royal arms chest. If anything were to happen to him, he said, it was vital I deliver it to the Wardens.
The royal arms chest. It's where Calen kept his father's sword. The one he always said he'd slay the archdemon with.
More than that, there was a secret compartment where he kept documents concerning his dealings with Empress Selene and the Orlesians. He didn't get the chance. Duncan was so busy with the new recruits and keeping Logain at bay. Whatever his reasoning, it's me Calen entrusted it to. The Maker has a sense of humor, doesn't he? I suppose it's for the best, however. Had I kept it, it would be in Ban Loren's hands by now.
Why am I not surprised? Is there someone else we should be bringing back from the brink of death instead?
I was afraid. I thought I would lose it on the battlefield, so I stashed it in the camp. Please. It's probably still there. If anyone can, it's you, Grey Warden. Ostagar's probably crawling with Darkspawn by now, and I'm afraid I would not make the journey. The key's behind a loose stone at the base of a statue. I'll draw a map for you, so you'll know where to search.
You'll be taking me along, won't you? Call me sentimental, but I left behind some dark spawn that really deserve a sword through the middle.
It is vital that the king's documents do not fall into the wrong hands. As for Marik's sword, it is too powerful to be pawed at by those monsters. Same for the king's other arms and armor. And if you happen to find Calen's body, see it off. He was our king. He shouldn't be left to rot amidst the Darkspawn's filth.
So, if I remember correctly, I don't think that these DLCs existed when my brother and I first played this game. So this actually might be new content for my brother. I've played it, but I think it is new content for him, so I'm thinking, Alistair mentioned he wanted to go back to Ostagar, be a part of that party. I'm thinking Wynn might also. Wynn was at Ostagar. So I think what I'll do is I'll replace Morrigan, have Wynn be our mage for that one. We have to go get Wynn, though. Meaning we're going to go to the circle. Oh, ambush! Or something.
How did a child survive that? The crater is still smoking. It's a boy. 5 fingers, 5 toes. That's all that matters to me. The Maker has answered our prayers. Let's go home, Marta, and raise the tyke as our own.
Superman reference. Nice. Good job. Meteor metal ore. This hunk of rock fell from the sky. Perhaps the last remnant of another world far off in the sky, if you could find a smith with the skill to temper it. Okay, I'll take it. I think I remember who this goes to, also. Alright, the rest of the way to Calenhad.
We're coming here to see the mages, right? Oh, great. They just love me.
Very well.
You ever wonder why the mages built their tower out in the middle of Lake Calenhad? They have an aversion to practicality or something?
So that's the mage's tower there.
As you say. Blood and damnation.
Come on, pup. Gotta get Mabari dominance. He's gonna get all of them. That's alright, at least you can change the party up pretty quick, it looks like, so.
You have some kind of problem.
Ah, that's right. Okay.
Oh? What was this about? I worried this might happen. I hoped it wouldn't be you who came for me. I have no choice. Forgive me, Warden, but I cannot go back with you.
Field supplies, an injury kit. That's for the Blackstone Irregulars quest, if you're wondering. One thing that some of the other games did a little bit better, particularly Inquisition. There's a little bit of this in Dragon Age 2 as well, but Inquisition, one thing they did better was there's a little bit more context to the quests that you do when you do them. Like, you turn something in, and instead of just, oh, who's this guy? Oh, I don't even remember that quest, kind of thing. Like, oh, I completed a quest? Whoops, I didn't even realize I was doing it. Like, that's less of a thing in Inquisition, just by the way they designed it. Alright, let's talk to the Mages Collective liaison.
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry. We harm no one, I assure you, and we enforce the Chantry's laws among ourselves. All we seek is a life outside of the Templar's shadow. Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet.
Yeah. Nah, we'll do it. So, I'm gonna make it here now that my character is kind of pro-mage independence. I guess. I don't think it's too important in this game. It's more important in the other games, though. That's for dang sure.
Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Make us smile upon you. Good to see you again.
Alright, so we get quests from these little Mages Collective bags. Oh, a lot of them, too. Okay. Herbal magic. Disaster. So consumed have I been in my personal projects that I have neglected to collect vital components of the herbal remedy I use to sharpen my mind for thoughts of the other world. Without it, I am ruined. Ruined. I will humbly reward any who bring me 10 bundles of deep mushrooms. With this, I can continue on my quest for enlightenment with a clear mind and fewer bouts with drowsiness and indigestion. May he who accepts this quest be showered in riches and love from the Maker's heart for this noble and selfless act. This is literally my salvation. We're enabling drug addicts. Places of power. Hear me and obey. My power waning, I, Crebulash, the epithet, require. I was thinking maybe his name backwards might actually be an epithet, but no. Maybe it's an epithet in a different language. I don't know. Require a connection to the mystic places I have left behind. You, the bearer of this note, shall travel to these places and trace upon them my personal glyphs, claiming their eldritch energies for my own. You will come upon sites of mystic power in the ancient places of the world, the Brazilian forests, the deep roads, the heart of Denerim, and near the base of the Circle Tower. Oh, okay. Careless accusations. The activities of the Maleficarum on my doorstep did not go unnoticed, and now I am in danger of being brought before the Templars myself. A small band of drifters claim to have seen me practicing forbidden arts, and they have left to deliver testimony of my alleged deeds to the Chantry. I asked the Mages Collective to find and stop these false witnesses by any means necessary. They were traveling along the road from Lothering to Denerim, where their lies will seal my fate. Now, just FYI, it doesn't actually hurt anything to do these, even if I don't necessarily agree with them. It's not hurting you in the game any to actually do these quests. And I prefer to do them because you get gold and you get XP and stuff like that, so might as well. Notice of termination. There comes a time in each young mage's life that he must strike forth from beneath the shadow of his mentor. For my 3 young and unremarkable apprentices, this time is now. He who accepts this calling takes it upon himself to deliver documents of congratulations to my apprentices, who will no doubt be uninformed as to the contents of this missive. The apprentices' names are Starrick, Alina, and Sheth. I have cleverly sent them away from my abode so that they may receive this information in a public place, thus guaranteeing the safety of my willing courier. You will find 2 of them in Denerim. The other is procuring a slightly rarer item from Orzammar. And be sensitive, I would not wish harm upon their delicate feelings. Thy brother's killer. My worst fears have been realized. A band of devilish Maleficarum are performing their profane rituals within close proximity to my own sanctum. This cannot stand. I, Jabasto, charge he who accepts this request to destroy the fiends before their evil brings unwanted attention from either Templars or demons to my back door. Travel to the Brazilian forest and slay these blasphemers. Very well. Oh, right. Esther, who are you, buddy?
Why, bless myself. What's a distinguished personage like yourself doing here? Don't hold your breath. No one's been allowed across the lake for days. I'm the ferryman. Leastwise, I used to be. Poor old Kester. Out of a job. Gregor just came down and said, "Don't you worry, Kester. We got it all under control, we do." Didn't say nothing else. And then he puts Carol in charge of my boat. Lissy. Named for my grandmum, she was. I told you, they didn't tell me nothing. And if I know they're mages, I'm better off keeping out of their business. If I had to guess, I'd guess it had to do with magic. But the tower's always got something to do with magic. You could try swimming, but I don't recommend it. Nasty things in that lake. I reckon it's all them potions they dump in there. Gregor's told me to stay here till it blows over, but I'm telling you, some storms don't blow over easy. Maybe you could at that. I'm sure your mind's all afire now, eh? I reckon it's good for them mages. Gather them all, learn them some proper magics. I know what they say about mages, but the Maker made them for a purpose. If you can't trust him, who can you trust? Oh, I can't say that. I'm lucky he's good enough to give me the time of day. The first enchanter's all right. He's polite as can be, but he's always a little distant, if you get my drift. But Gregor'll stay to talk. I reckon he likes hearing from us common folk, you know? He's a man to be respected, that Gregor. All right. Keep safe, you hear?
I hear.
Is
A note between wealthy paramours.
What are you looking at? Can a man drink in peace?
Overpriced swill.
Good day.
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get for you? It was my father's idea. He ran the inn before me, and he named it for my sister. She was his little princess. Princess decided the country was too dull for her and moved to Denerim. More glamorous, she said. Well, she was found murdered, robbed of all the trinkets my father bought her with his hard-earned money. My father died of shock and heartbreak. Mother stopped eating, and I got the struggling inn. The name stuck. That's the story. Of course. What would you like?
Ah, right, I forgot to use the tome. Well, maybe I should save that tome, actually, for our next mage companion. I'm all acting like I already did an outer. Her name is Wynn, I'm sorry. Firebomb. Rock bomb. I don't think I'm going to make use of bombs. I will make use of coatings, however. Flame coatings, toxic coatings, and stuff like that. That might be good to have later. Let's see. Anything else I can sell? Like the dagger. Yep. Hold on to that. Hold on to that. Alright, I think we're good.
You're not looking to get across to the tower, are you? Because I have strict orders not to let anyone pass. Oh, you're a Grey Warden, are you? Prove it. Yes? Oh, a Grey Warden seal. Aha! So you're claiming to be one of those. You know, I have some documents, too. They say I'm the Queen of Antiva. What do you think of that? Kill some darkspawn. Come on, let's see some righteous Grey Wardening. Semantics. Anyway, it was nice chatting with you. Now, on your way, right now, go. Oh, really? You think Gregor would be upset with me for not letting you in? Wait, actually, he would. Good point. He's the big guy around here. I bet he could deal with one Grey Warden. Alleged Grey Warden. Well, You want that I should take you there now? Come along, I suppose.
And that's why we persuade.
And I want 2 men stationed within sight of the doors at all times. Do not open the doors without my express consent. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
The doors are barred. Are they keeping people out or in?
Now we wait and pray. Who are you? I explicitly told Carol not to bring anyone across the lake. We're dealing with a very delicate situation. You must leave for your own safety. I am weary of the Grey Warden's ceaseless need for men to fight the Darkspawn, but it is their right. You'll find no allies here. The Templars can spare no men, and the mages are indisposed. I shall speak plainly. The tower is no longer under our control. Abominations and demons stalk the tower's halls. The circle is lost. The tower has fallen. I have sent word to Denerim, calling for reinforcements and the right of annulment.
The mages are probably already dead. Any abominations remaining in there must be dealt with, no matter what.
This situation is dire. There is no alternative. Everything in the tower must be destroyed so it can be made safe again. If any are still alive, the Maker himself has shielded them. No one could have survived those monstrous creatures. It is too painful to hope for survivors and find nothing. A while ago, and it worries me. The Civil War has no doubt caused much turmoil. Has the Chantry been caught up in it? I can only guess. Denerim must have received our message. It cannot be much longer. I too would like to know how this started. It is the innocent folk of Ferelden who matter. I would lay down my life and the life of any mage to protect them. No abomination must cross this threshold. A word of caution. Once you cross that threshold, there is no turning back. The great doors must remain barred. I will open them for no one until I have proof that it is safe. I will only believe it is over if the first enchanter stands before me and tells me it is so. If Irving has fallen, then the circle is lost and must be destroyed. May Andraste lend you her courage, whatever you decide.
Alright, guess we're gonna go take care of that. Make sure he's got nothing else to say.
Was there something else you wanted? As I said, I do not know. Perhaps you will find answers in the tower. The tower has been quiet for a while. I suppose I have time to answer your questions. Carol. He's generally a good lad, but a little strange, yes. He should probably be in Denerim, but I could spare no one else. My history does not concern you. I am sure you have better things to do than pry into someone else's personal life.
Alright.
My wounds!
They burn! It's unbearable!
I wish this were over. We're running low on supplies, and I don't know how much longer we'll last. We need the abominations and demons out of this place, if that's what you mean. If you have anything to trade, that would be helpful too.
Gotta make sure that there's no bags. Oh goodness, there's another tome. We'll have to get that later. And another backpack. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to come back and get this stuff. Hold on 1 second, guys. I will be right back. Okay.
This is too.
Have you ever seen
I
an
will not
abomination?
subject even an animal
The
to
sight
such a
will
terrible
haunt me
fate.
forever.
Alright, here we go. He thinks we're crazy.
It shall be done.
Frozen lightning? Our electricity resistance. Well, we have our anti-mage in this party already, so... Actually, technically, this party's full of anti-mages except Leliana. Alistair's a Templar, I'm a Templar, and Morgan has Mana Clash. Okay. We getting a quest or something? That's our active quest. Okay, so this is the quest. Watchguard of the Reaching. The chaos in the towers allowed an apprentice to stumble across something ancient and hidden. Find all of his notes to reveal a possible secret in the tower. Hopefully there's more. Hopefully there's more quest markers that show me where this secret is. Okay. So yeah, these really aren't. We're just gonna have to be particularly attentive. Oh man, all these dead people.
You. No, come no further. Grey Warden or no, I will strike you down where you stand.
There she is.
I am a mage of the Circle. More importantly, why are you here? The Templars would not let just anyone by. And you were told that the Circle was in no shape to help you, I suppose. So why did the Templars let you in? Do they plan to attack the tower now? They sent for it then. I feared they might have. What else could they do? So Gregor thinks the circle is beyond hope. He probably assumes we are all dead. They abandoned us to our fate. But even trapped as we are, we have survived. If they invoke the right, however, we will not be able to stand against them. Let it suffice to say that we had something of a revolt on our hands, led by a mage named Uldred. When he returned from the battle at Ostagar, he tried to take over the circle. As you can see, it didn't work out as he had planned. I don't know what became of Uldred, but I am certain all this is his doing. I will not lose the circle to one man's pride and stupidity. I erected a barrier over the door leading to the rest of the tower, so nothing from inside could attack the children. You will not be able to enter the tower as long as the barrier holds, but I will dispel it if you join with me to save this circle. Yes, even if we cannot eliminate all the demons and abominations, together we could lead the survivors out. Once Gregor sees that we have made the tower safe, I trust he will tell his men to back down. He is not unreasonable. Then our path is laid out before us. We must save Irving. Petra and Kenan will watch them. If we slay all the fiends we encounter on our way, none will get by to threaten the children.
You want us to assist this preachy schoolmistress? To rescue these pathetic excuses for mages? They allow themselves to be corralled like cattle. Mindless. Now their masters have chosen death for them, and I say, let them have it.
Why is she standing like she's constipated, man?
I could be here had my mother not shielded me from the Templars, so I am to show sympathy. My mother often said that things are the way they are because they could not have been any other way. I always questioned this. Do what you wish. I care not.
Petra, Kenan, look after the others. I will be back soon.
When? Are you sure you're all right? You were so badly hurt earlier. Maybe I should come along.
The others need your protection more. I will be all right. Stay here with them. Keep them safe and calm. Your confidence is refreshing, though you should make sure it does not blind you to your weaknesses. If you
I have none.
Let us go end this.
Alright, yes, Win, of course. It's gonna be Liliana and Alistair. Yes. We're gonna have to fix Win's, yeah, we're gonna have to fix her abilities here. I don't think we can switch our party, can we? Oh, we can. Look at that.
Of all the...
Alright. We're gonna take Morgan's clothes off for now. Sorry. Kinda sorry. Not that sorry. Yeah, she can keep that one. Okay, and then we're gonna give Win the clothes. Hers aren't actually that bad. I'll give Morgan these ones.
abomination.
Indeed.
Too bad there's no Raven. Okay, so now we don't have Mana Clash. Well, that sucks. Okay, we're gonna have to finish, or figure out a way to... We don't have a Raven here, right? No Raven? Probably not. Of course, there's no Raven.
You know that I'm a Templar, right?
I believe what I heard was that you were not, in fact, a Templar. You were trained as one before you became a Grey Warden.
That's right, but I still have all the abilities of one, of course. That doesn't make you nervous?
Should it? I am no apostate. Perhaps you should be directing this question at Morrigan.
She claims not to be afraid of me, or anything, really. But you've had more experience with the Templars than her. I know how mages can sometimes...
The Templars serve a function, and a necessary one. If what has happened at the tower proves anything, it is that we mages can be dangerous, even to ourselves.
That's one way of looking at it.
And regardless, you seem like a decent enough young man. If you decide to slaughter me out of hand, I'm sure you would at least inform me first, no?
Oh, sure. Count on it.
That was a weird conversation. Okay, sorry. Let's see. So, magic, yes. I guess we'll have to go with Glyph of Paralysis as our crowd control. Man, I really didn't think this through. I should have gotten one of those potions from the Raven. What I should have done. Okay, and now Wynn, you're going to get Tome of Arcane Technique. You get another spell, which is going to be Glyph Warding. Okay, now we're gonna have to mess with her. Say it's going to be defensive. this one we're going to change. The glyph of paralysis, glyph of warding. So, ally being attacked by melee attack. Usability, glyph of warding. The healing up top, because that's the most important. It goes from top to bottom. Okay, and then got enemy. How about this? Using a magic attack. Usability, glyph of paralysis. Because that's pretty much the only thing we've got going for us right now. Alright, let's move our sustainables elsewhere. So, rock armor goes over here. Move our glyphs over here. Herbalism goes there. Stone Fist is an attack. And it knocks down, too. Knocks down the target, yeah. So we'll have to remember she's got this. Ara's regeneration is health regeneration, so that's going to go with the heal. She's got group heal too. OP. We're gonna have to make sure we give her plenty of tactics, so we don't have to mess with her. Okay, I think we're good. Okay.
I don't suppose this is what you expected the circle to be like, is it? I keep thinking this is our punishment for being mages. That's why the Templars have to do away with us.
No, don't say that. It's not true. You deserve to live just like anyone else.
Their swords are like the sword of mercy that sent Andraste back to the Maker.
You're delirious, and I don't want to talk to you.
Andraste only died because of man's foolishness and pride. We need to atone for this. We should let the Templars come. Only then can we be cleansed of our wickedness. I will pray. May we abandon our tainted bodies to find peace with the Maker.
Well, she's gonna become an abomination.
We have much to do.
It is good to see that some wardens survived. We are sorry for the loss of your comrades.
Ah, that's right. I think he's the Tranquil, isn't he? Maybe not.
You heard about Loghain. I would never have imagined the Terran a traitor.
Right, I didn't know. Well, I did, but Rowan didn't.
Wynne was at Ostagar. She told us everything upon her return. But why speak of things past? Be careful in there, and stay safe.
No, he's not Tranquil. He talks to you normal.
Look after her, will you?
Who?
I don't know if she's up to this, especially not after... I just worry. was on my way down to the library when I heard screaming, and a demon came round the corner. Its eyes were afire with evil. I was certain it was my death come upon me. I think I screamed. I was so afraid. And then Wynne was there, in front of me, shielding me. It was light and fire, blood and chaos. When it was over, the demon was dead, but Wynne wasn't moving either. I was so afraid she was gone. As I moved to help her, she stirred and coughed. I don't know what I would have done if she had died. For me. Just look after her, all right? She might be completely fine, but then again, maybe she didn't come away from that totally unharmed. Thank you. And thank you again for helping us.
I think this door leads to a place you can only go during the
Here we are.
Mage Origin.
I'm somewhat amazed at myself for having kept it in place this long. It made me very weary at times, but I had to stay strong to keep us safe. Be prepared for anything. I do not know what manner of beasts lurk beyond this barrier. Are you ready? Be on your guard.
All right, and we're at an hour, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and call it right before we start going and cleansing this tower of abominations. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I apologize for the cliffhanger, but I'm trying to be a good boy and keeping the videos down to a manageable amount of time, manageable length. In Baldur's Gate 3, for example, I've got a few 3-4 hour long videos. Not cool. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe, and maybe leave me a comment. And I guess I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a good night.